Well, as you can see, we got a mess already here today. Monday morning, getting this mortar ripped out.
Morning, ladies. It's Monday morning. What time is it? About 8 o'clock. We've time we get home last night, Greg?
Late.
Yeah, late enough.
Late. It was a long ride home. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it always is, but this one felt a little extra long for some reason.
Yeah, I had to bring Rusty in here today because we ain't got time to screw around. And you know, Rusty don't screw around.
No, time to get down to business.
Or do you?
See the belt buckle? Look at when that thing's on. Time to get down to business, y'all.
That's right, Rusty. Get rocking. All right, where's Mike at? Where you hiding, Mike?
Over here.
Whoa, look at it. He's way down here. Mike kept everybody rocking in the shop this week while we were gone. We're gone for 10 days. Whose work are you redoing?
What's that?
Whose work are you redoing?
My own.
Your own work?
Yeah, you'll have that.
What happened?
Well, we had a little malfunction with a flare on the old fuel line, so she was leaking a little bit.
Okay.
So now I got to redo that.
That's all that matters,
And you'll
right?
have that.
All right.
You'll have that.
See what everybody else is doing down here. Well, you've seen some of Dustin's car here. He's out working today, so here's all our tubing. We use Delco R8, if anybody knows what that is. Light as chromoly, but better than chromoly. You only can get it one place, and it comes from Italy, I think. Let's go in here and see what we got going on. Robbie! Where you at, Robbie? Oh, he must be hiding. Oh, there he is. What's going on here today, Robbie?
Mixing up some epoxy for a 70 CUDA.
Yeah.
Just clearing her out and doing some seam sealer and all the good stuff. Basically.
Why couldn't you hear me yelling for you?
I tune in.
Oh, what were you listening to?
Dr. Dre radio.
Uh,
Feel a little gangster this morning.
all good gangster? Wasn't rainbow stuff?
No.
Oh.
That month's almost over.
Okay. Oh, all right, buddy. See what Brian's going on here today. All right, Brian, what do you got going on here today?
Oh, finishing up getting this deck lift, push buttons and stuff ready to go.
And you got,
Otherwise, it's coming together pretty good.
all right, this one's about ready to leave, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Couple little things. So, and that's just all we're doing to it, is just getting it so the guy can run and drive it. And that's it. He's going to finish it over the years. And we do a lot of cars like this. You just get them running and driving, and then they go have fun with it. We'll end up painting this car and doing it all, but in his budget right now, he can get it running and driving. All right.
How did I do? What time is it?
I don't see the
Kind of curious on you. $10.50. There. Okay, you're clear.
So we got the intake off it. Where are we here? You can see that's no good. And I don't know if you can see in the hole here. I'll try to get it to it. No, you ain't gonna be able to see it. But the cam is screwed. Shows the lifter bore there. Thank you.
That's the thing, they all got the attitude like that.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Dave, what do we got going on?
Hey Greg, how you guys doing today? Well, I'm surrounded by them. I'm gonna start digging a hole under the wall to leave at night because the engines are closing in on me.
And what engines are we working on?
Well, a lot of them. Right now, we're trying to keep the Joker racing, and we had a little incident this last weekend. Got a fairly fresh 477, and it basically pulled a rocker stud out, an aluminum head, and then when that happened, it's got tie bar broke on the rocker arm or the lifters, and got sideways. It destroyed the camshaft, and so we're optimistic that there's nothing wrong on the bottom, but you just can't chance it, and then there's a lot of metal goes through it. So you guys that are out there, and I've had this happen to me with different customers, they wipe out a cam lobe or whatever, and they say, well, it's not a problem. I can just put a new set of lifters in it, a new cam, and I'm good to go. And you always got to think to yourself, you know, that amount of metal that just got scrubbed off and is down in an oil pan, those are really small fragments, and they'll go through the filter, they'll go through the pickup screen, and they'll get into the bearings, and they'll just destroy the engine. You know, it'll seize bearings, and so whenever you have that incident, you know, don't take a shortcut because it's ending up to bite you. So we got a backup here. We're going to do some match racing basically up in Wisconsin this next weekend. So this is a pretty good tried and true. Another big block we got. It's an iron block, aluminum head, 632 cubic inches, and this is an engine we had a few problems with, and we sort of got them worked out, and it's really been.
Well, we got them worked out after we started building it.
Well, yeah, we somewhat can get stuff right here, and
Yeah.
and so the thing has really been a pretty reliable workhorse, and you know a lot of it is continual just testing and chassis setup, clutch setup. You know that's all pivotal as well, besides the engine. So every time we can get the car on the racetrack, it's all good information. So here's another the real backup we'll use now. This is a 477 we ran most of last year, and the cylinder heads, I guess comparably you might say they had about 1 million miles on them, so we were fortunate enough to get a brand new set of heads for it, and they're at a machine shop in Appleton, Wisconsin right now, and they're getting those set up. And this is a motor we had a couple minor issues with as well, but it also is held together pretty well. We broke a piston last year, and it damaged the cylinder head. And aluminum heads, they are truly very repairable, but you got to be very thorough about it, and they got to be pressure tested when they're done. And this one had a little bit of a leak on one side, and the head's been patched up so many different times that we just elected to go to a different set of cylinder heads. So, I mean, all of it can be expensive, but it gets really costly when stuff from the heads on down starts to break, because you're not investing hundreds there, you're investing thousands. So, you know, it's funny, we're only trying to campaign one car, but you can see the effort between transmissions, rear gears, tires, engines. You constantly just got to keep on working on and improving your setup and make them more durable and more reliable, and hopefully you can win a championship.
Well, the worst thing is we really don't want to put this steel motor in there, but we gotta, because we're committed to the outside drags, and we're gonna do what we got to do to be there. Hopefully by the end of next week we'll have 2 motors back together, the 477, so we got our backup plan. But we also have another 477 at the machine shop right now, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do. And you know, the displacement is a concern, but the big thing is we run pretty much try to stick with aluminum blocks, aluminum heads, and that weight is a big factor. So when we scale the car, we have a bias from front to rear, and that's critically important. important. So the car is always scaled wet, full of fuel, full of oil, the driver, driving suit, helmet on, the whole 9 yards, and then we scale it. So now when we put this cast iron block in there, that adds about 100 pounds more to the front end of the car, and so that's a whole different setup in order to get the car to hook and launch and not haze the tires and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
The only
it's-
problem we're going to have though is these 477s that we have are around, 650, 700 foot-pounds of torque. This thing here, 850 the last time we dynoed it.
Yeah,
So,
it's a real potent machine,
Yeah.
and it's more cubic inches. It's got more stroke to it, and so it ends up giving you a lot more torque. And it's good in a way, but in another way, it's loading the clutch, it's loading the tires more than these other engines would.
Yeah.
So these 477 motors, they'll for big blocks, and it's something to hear them because they'll rev like a small block motor. So these engines will turn 9,500 pretty solid all day long. The bigger displacement, they don't run quite as many RPMs, but they're a brute workhorse. It's
Yeah,
going
so
like from a 396 to a 454. Big difference off the starting line.
Yeah. So it should be interesting this weekend. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, take care, guys.
All right.
See you again.
All right, Billy, what do we got left with this Mustang?
Nothing, I don't think.
Looks like you're giving her a little juice now, huh?
Yeah.
Power steering. Take her for a ride.
Take her for a ride.
We'll go check her out. This needs to be cleaned up, detailed up, and this bad boy's ready to go. Here's probably something you guys haven't seen yet. That's all made out of metal. Storm and Norman did that. Let's see. Today's Monday, we leave Thursday to go race, and you can see we're missing something a little bit here. All right.
Ain't good.
No.
What are you guys doing?
Wonder where the fuel is.
So you need to be 100 thousandths up on this plug. You got to cut a plug to see the right fuel mixture. And Paul has 0, but running lean. Probably would have run 8 something, but he didn't.
So what are you trying to do to Paul's car though?
You want him running the 8. I think he's the fastest car here besides me right now. Well, actually, right now he's faster than us.
Oh man, the old Harley Davidson.
Yeah, there's no ring on it.
So what do you think? How do we know if I'm getting fuel for all of the secondary?
All I know is we need to put the fuel.
I don't have anything bigger than 10
ride it last foot.
What's in it right now? 92.
Sorry, I forgot.
Watch the notice. On this ring, you see that ring right there? There's supposed to be a ring all the way around this. It's a perfect ring. It needs to be 100 thousandths up. So an 1/8 inch is 125, so just about an 1/8 inch. And if it's below it, that means it's too lean. If it's above it, that means it's too rich. And this is the only way to read it. They say any computer cannot read it. The only way to read it is take a look at the plug. So what you should do is like pull one on this side, pull one on the other side to make sure. But we know that we don't even have a ring.
Right.
That
We're lean.
like way lean. So I don't know the number, but it would have been good. Like way good.
Like really good.
Not faster than me.
Maybe we can find some guts.
Yeah.
Or we gotta drill them out.
Alright, here's that old Ford coming back up.
What is your job?
I'm a wait.
You're away. They make you sit in the car so they can adjust the wheel bars.
That's exactly right.
How exciting.
It's
very important job. Right?
Yes.
Highly trained, skilled position.
Yes, yes, it is. What's going on in here?
We're just in the clutch today. We're at the out-of-sight drags. And the motor we have in it, a little bigger than normal. So we got to put a little clutch in it. Going through the clutch a little bit. Run a good number yesterday. Go ahead, John. Run a good number yesterday, but we wanted to make it a little better today. Roby said hold it, pin it to the floor, and see what happens. So we'll find out.
Nice.
A little bit more. A little bit, right there.
But yeah, this race here, it's basically just fun time for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm having a blast right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
Go ahead.
Keep going, right there.
Everybody is a sweaty hot mess already this morning, and we haven't even ran the car. It is pretty warm out. Rusty's looking a little rusty.
Keep going right
It
there.
feels warm. Like, I don't want to complain because it's not like South Carolina warm, but it's warm for Wisconsin.
Yeah, it is. It is.
All right, go ahead. A little bit. Yep.
Bill's here with us.
All right, Justin.
Normal out of sight dragger. Yep. That's all he's got to say. Yep. Yep. Jan and Misty are here. Everybody, this is Misty.
Hello.
And y'all know Jan.
Hi.
Well, you should by now anyway. That's Bill's wife.
Good morning, Leah.
Good morning.
Looking stunning as always.
Oh, stop it. So yeah, fun times in the pits.
Well, here's my current situation. Here's the new motor. We did get a cam come in. That's actually what's got wrecked. I'm gonna pull it apart right now. The other Joker motor's in here. This is actually the original Joker motor, but we ended up getting new heads for it. I had to do a bunch of grinding on that for the chamber, and I also had to do the push rods. The chamber was real close on the pistons. Just got a little bit that it would just touch the chamber, so I ended up changing that. As you can see where we greased it here, it would just barely touch it. So we ended up grinding that away. We should be good to go. We only got 2 weeks before we got to go, and I have one of the biggest shows that I do. It's one of the biggest shows in the country, Iola Car Show. Hopefully you guys can come out. I plan on having a Joker there. I'm not sure if the motor's going to be in it. We might even do it, maybe even put the motor in at the show. Just have people see what we do. Well, this ain't the normal motor room. Motor room's full. This is the brand new motor. 3 nights on it. I'm going to start disassembling it. I don't have time to be screwing around with it. I have to get to the machine shop on Monday. Today's Saturday. I got a couple hours today. I'll come back after church tomorrow, work on it the rest of the way so I can have it disassembled and to the machine shop on Monday. We're hoping we can run this one in London, Kentucky. I mean, it's got a lot of power, but it ain't working right now. So we'll get it figured out, and I'll just give you guys like a time lapse of what I'm doing here. All right. Now I got the first head off. This is where the problem is. Right there. See inside that lifter here, that bore is all screwed up from when that lifter came out of there. And if you look down that one, right there, you can see the cam is bad. What happened is when the lifter, right here, when it popped up, the one side stayed in and it popped up and it swung this way. So then the roller is the opposite way, and that's why it wrecked the cam. All right. Well, I got the heads off. Everything looks good besides that lifter bore so far. I'll come back in the morning and pull the pistons out of it, crank and the balancer and stuff. Hopefully we should be able to get her done. I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a deal, just a lot of work to do it with only 3 nights on the motor. Very frustrating, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, current situation with the Joker. We have the motor all ripped apart, to take care of the cam and stuff. We did find some of the rod bearings, a little bit of issue with there. We're probably very lucky that we disassembled the motor. It wouldn't have been long. I ain't sure if it was debris from the cam or what, but we're changing all the bearings out and we should be good to go. We're working on the other Joker motor. We're working on the heads right now, a little bit of issues with that too, but we should have that resolved here pretty quick, so we should be in good shape. I don't know about London, we'll be there, but probably with the old motor, we'll do the next race with this motor. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Daddy, happy birthday to you. Welcome to Greg's Pizza.
It was.
Hey,
Sandy, I told you.
you're the first one that got that. Yeah. Hey.
Won't be the last.
Bunch of guys shot
But
all
but.
over.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hey, Danny, you're probably used to that.
No.
Asked me my interview process.
Tell everybody what's our tradition, what we do here.
Regardless of what we got going on, Greg and Leah have this omen that we take off on as close to the person's birthday as we can, and we get together and socialize and have cakes or cupcakes or
Celebrate.
brownies. Celebrate, yeah.
And what does the birthday boy's got to do, or birthday person?
The birthday boy has to tell an erotic or exotic or an embarrassing story. So it's one of those stories. So like when we walk back to the shop, we're walking next to each other, like, holy shit, that was quite a time.
Wish I was there.
Yeah,
Pictures?
yeah. So we've had some really good ones through the years. Awesome stories.
So the best one though is when we get stories from Rusty Puddles over there about Thailand.
They
We might have to put a little X-rated thing on that.
Yeah, you
But whatever.
Yeah.
might have to put a disclaimer on this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. PG. Not PG.
Bunch of guys shot all over me and Joe Coddington cleaned it up. That's my story.
Yeah, that's a story you're gonna tell this next weekend.
Oh, that's free. That's prior. Yeah.
It is clean up.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what I had for a silly story. I had it between me and my girls.
You did not.
I did. Should have it both in my-
Wrong cake, bro. Wrong cake.
All right, Danny, we're waiting on you. Yeah. We're waiting on your story.
I don't have any.
Well, you can give a. It don't have to. It can be any story.
But I
It
did
doesn't have to be entirely true.
a funny thing that happened, kind of two-part. I told Anna about one of them. It was a few weeks ago. I was in Chicago with some friends, and they always have me drive because I'm from Illinois. And
Oh, I knew that.
we had a few cocktails in us. We were at Malort Fest, and I decided my friend's brand new Dodge truck, brand new tires. I'm gonna do a brake torque at this red light, and I did through the whole red light, and then the red light's behind me.
Oh,
And the
boy.
cop walked up to the car and he said, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I said, "I think this thing's got a bad transmission." And the cop said, "This is too new to a bad transmission." I said, "Oh, I know about transmissions. This thing's got a bad transmission." He walked back to the squad car, came back up and said, "Relax and get the fuck out of here." But the other part is my daughter just moved back in with me last week, and she's 24, and she's talking about her boyfriend. I never met her boyfriend, so to me she doesn't have a boyfriend. He hasn't asked me yet.
Yep.
And I had some people over Saturday for my birthday, and he shows up with a cooler in his hand. She don't drink at all. And I said, "What the fuck is in the cooler?" And he said, "Dilly bars, sir. I didn't know what flavor you wanted, so I bought you one of each." I got a case of Dilly bars that nobody shot all over me.
So now you're disappointed.
Yeah.
I guess he owes me.
In case of the Lord, he'd be like, "All right, this is daughter, you know, son."
So the cop could have got you for drunk driving probably if you wanted to.
You know what's funny is I drink like maybe twice a year, and
That was one of them times.
that was one of them.
And nothing ever happened, huh?
Nothing. He handed me my license.
I would have just said, "You'll never
Oh, he
take
gave
me
you
a
a
live
license
copper."
back? No ticket out.
And that would have been the end.
He was laughing when I came back up to the car.
He's driving a Dodge. You forget that part?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I could not run him.
No.
We are day 2 at the Iola Car Show grounds.
And it's starting to pack in right now.
Sure is. This is one of the busier days, I think.
Yeah, Saturday is pretty good too. All depends on the weather. But this is one of the biggest car swap meets in the world. Over 100,000 people are here. We're going to be putting the Joker motor in because we blew up, which you guys already know.
Yeah.
And we're going to put it in live here because we got to leave for Kentucky on Wednesday.
Yeah, we're
And
running out of time for everything.
everything. Yes, we are.
But as you can see, it's pretty packed here. They got some pretty cool cars throughout the whole grounds. The iconic Iola Tower. Yeah. You want me to stop it?
I think we got 4,500 swap spaces, I think.
Now,
It
Hershey
gets-
actually has more swap spaces, but me and Leah went there a couple years ago, and they're just working a lot of people.
It's kind of dying. Not to say that it's dying, but
Yeah.
when we went, that was like 5 years ago, maybe. We were almost the youngest ones there, and we were kind of worried about that.
Yeah, because I ain't so young. But anyway, so this is just part of the swap that we gotta get back to the tent because we're gonna put the Joker
Yeah.
on there.
So it's just got rows and rows and rows and rows, and then we'll plug in a little picture so you guys can see the aerial view of it when it's packed. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
And it just getting started here this morning.
Yep.
In another 3 hours, this place will be there'll probably be 100,000 people here.
Show cars. The theme is muscle cars this year. Just so many cars. Do you know about roughly how many cars are here?
No, but it's usually around 2,500, 3,500.
Yeah. Getting it ready. Tell me what we're doing.
Basically priming the oil pump, basically getting all the oil, driving the distributor, getting all the oil to come up through the lifters, and basically prime the oiling system. All the journals and the crankshaft, camshaft, that all gets primed.
Okay. Because we're getting ready to put it in the Joker here right at the Iola Car Show. Okay.
3/8 or 7/16. Grab them both, please. 12
So I'm back for an update on what's happening here.
We're waiting for some bolts that we forgot at the shop.
Oh no, another shop run.
No, we only got one so far.
Okay, okay.
So far. Anybody show how cute the photographer is looking? Give me that phone. Give me that phone. All right, guys, check it out. This is what we're fighting for right here. And so she should be in front of the camera, not behind. We need you to do a thumbs up on Leah should be in front, not back.
Thank you for that, Dave. Thank you. Now I'm embarrassed.
Love of my life, right there. Too bad her husband's twice as big as I am. Just trying to be honest with you.
Yeah. Robbie? What do you know?
The radiator, so we can get the engine and transmission together and put it all in there all as one.
All right. That's the radiator, right? Sorry, I'm in your way. I'm just trying to get the crowd.
You know, this 1/4 inch time bar bolt.
Okay. Charlie, what's he doing in here?
He's working on the car.
He's working on the car? What are you doing, Dustin?
We're setting the clutch.
Setting the clutch.
We're gonna take some weight off these fingers. We're gonna put lighter aluminum ones on. Get it ready to
you're telling them how to do it?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, always. Keeping them in line. All right. Yeah, how long?
Everybody's Charlie's back.
Yep, I showed them that before. He was telling Dustin what to do in there.
Yeah, well, we gotta keep him on track.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, we're kind of using self-locking.
Where are we at, Dave?
Pardon me?
Where are we at?
We're at Iola still. We're doing some indexing on the bell housing and on the flywheel, and then it's going to be a matter of getting the transmission in it, exhaust, fuel it, and hour tops.
Okay, so for those who don't know what indexing means, what does that mean?
Well, everything has to be, let's say, perfectly lined up. Okay, so anything that's not that could potentially go out around, it puts the entire driveline out of balance, and so everything has to pretty well be spot on with making sure everything is rotating perfectly straight and true. And like I said, it's easier on all the parts, and it's much longer life to it. So
Okay.
just
And there's better chance of us getting the world record with that being done, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sure. So yeah, we keep trying.
Okay.
We're too dumb to quit.
What do you think about that?
Oh, we're good. We'll just keep pushing.
Yeah. You're awful quiet. Are you concentrating?
You got more? You got more? Just want to get it running.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing this at the shop, but we got to do the show, which I love the show, so we're doing it. But just want it done.
Whoa! He's throwing stuff at me. Holy moly!
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. See? I told you guys wrenches go flying when I put the camera in his face. Are you the water boy, John?
I am the water boy.
What's going on, Dave?
How'd you get up that header bolt? No trouble, Bill? Belly. Header bolt, no trouble?
Yeah, the one wasn't in, so I had to loosen them all. Keep it over.
All right, so always remember this, boys and girls. When you got an assembly with 29 bolts in it, you start them all, every single one by hand, and then you tighten them. So don't forget that lesson today. That's from Dr. Dave.
Dr. Dave's lesson of the day. So what are we waiting for?
Well, we put the water pump on, had a small water leak. As you know, we're getting ready to go racing. There's no sense of rushing it.
Making sure that things are done right.
Yeah, we're just going to fix the water leak, and people are just going to have to wait for it to fire it up. That is what it is. All I care about is make sure it's right. You guys already know we have enough ding problems without worrying about something stupid to start the car. Who cares, you know? So we want to get the water leak fixed, and I'm thinking another 15 minutes. We should be able to start it. Got somebody
Photo
in there with
op.
us. That's right, motor bomber. But we should be good to go.
Okay, sounds good. Put you in a dress, but I have nothing to do with the cars. Oh, I better get over there. I hear something. Watch your leg, Dustin. Dustin, watch your leg. There's fire coming out of that too.
sudden people just started
I
coming.
know,
as
that's
soon
why
as
I wanted to get
as
it.
soon as it started up.
Does that every year.
All right, well, you know we're trying to get ready to go. Today is what day, Rusty?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. We usually leave on Wednesdays. We had a great Iola show. We put the motor in over there, but we noticed that the intake was leaking, so we got to pull the intake. Well, we have a little more problems than that. We have to, the intake actually, the angle of this intake that was cut is not quite right on these heads. So we have like 3-4 different intakes. We're going to try to get the right angle. Otherwise, we're going to have to go run quick. And Justin's going to do phone a friend. And
Call a buddy.
Calling a buddy. And then we're going to get the angle right and then put it back on. But this is the way it goes every time we go to the race.
Yeah. You know,
It's never ending.
it's always something.
But if it was easy, everybody would do it.
It's not like us to give up, so here we are.
We'll get her done. What's going on, Cousin Brian?
Just getting started.
Getting started?
Yep, been driving all day.
Driving all day. It took us 6 hours to make a 4-hour trip. Here's Randy calling me. Hey, Randy.
What y'all been doing all day?
We're waiting on you.
Waiting on me?
Yeah.
Randy, can you hear me?
Waiting on you. Where's your motorhome?
We're having problems with it.
Yeah.
There's a big current situation on that thing.
That's all right.
Yep.
What's up, cousin?
Cousin Robin, what are you going on?
You way in my face. You're in my space.
You look closer.
Rocky, how you doing, brother?
Who's next? It ain't gonna be the Joker. What's Cousin Brian doing?
Way on shop.
Remember Leslie's?
Yeah.
You want me to adjust him?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I ain't right.
What do you want?
Justin are all sitting on the shelf at the end of the trailer. Okay, 6 months a week. Let me come on that side.
Brian, what are they doing over here?
I think it's changing carburetors now.
Why? Because this big old hunk of tin doesn't want to move anywhere?
Yeah, trying to get it faster.
I don't know what else we can do to make this better.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This top right here that you need to get pulled out. It's stuck.
What?
Pry bar.
What you got going on, Rusty?
We're doing a quick gear change.
Why are we doing a gear change?
Because it didn't run quite fast enough last night. So we had a gear sitting in the trailer. Swap it out quick since we have some time this morning. And we'll see what it does in qualifying.
That's a pretty looking gear though.
Ain't it though? Vanna White style.
Yeah, right.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning. What do you think?
Nothing.
You don't think nothing?
I don't think nothing. What do you need?
Raisin bait.
You're about to stay in there.
Are you recording?
So you guys see that? So yesterday we did testing. We didn't do any videoing yesterday, just because we're fast we run five passes. Struggling. Back of the motor doesn't have the power as the other motor, so we're doing a gear change this morning. I mean, we finally got the car to come around. Just disappointed in the numbers. Doesn't, like I said, does not pull like the other motor.
That last pass though.
No, the last, yeah, it was coming around. We found out some numbers everybody was running. We're not that far off, so that makes us a little more happier. Yesterday we were pretty irritated because we thought we were way off, but we actually weren't, so that was pretty good. But today we're hoping to put it together. We just need some luck. You know, I'm gonna run as hard as I can and see what happens.
We got something for him.
Maybe a little bit. We do. If we had the other motor, I'd really feel a lot more confident.
Yeah, quite a bit. It'd be a different story.
We basically, we have the car, we think we have the car working very well right now. So if we had something to pull it, I think it would be really good.
It would help.
But you know our luck, you guys watch this rodeo that we're doing. That just...
It might be more like a circus.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
a circus.
it is.
All right. All right, cousin Brian, cousin Robin, what's going on today?
Well, we just got through eating that Cracker Barrel.
How was that?
It was very good.
What y'all doing?
Changing gears.
Why you doing that?
Because we're too slow.
I'm just going unload.
All right.
They've been talking about what they're gonna do.
All right, big boy. Tell me how your day is going to go today.
Well, it's like this, Brad. We come here, we're gonna go out here and just gonna win this thing. We're gonna set track records. We're gonna pass everybody. We're gonna be at the finish line. We're gonna be on the back wheels. We're just gonna be hauling. That's all we're gonna do this weekend. So
That's what happened when you're. That's what happens when you're on the chick making.
yeah, that's always our plan. It doesn't always turn out like that, as you know. We all were struggling a little bit. I noticed a bunch of the A-gas cars yesterday. All of them was just dead hooking, pulling them down. So I don't know. It seemed like the track was really good yesterday. Today's a whole different day. I think the rain's gonna hold off for us. It looks good. It's like 15% chance of rain now, so I think we're good with that. So that's good. But we're just gonna do all we can do.
All right. Good luck today.
Good luck to you too, buddy.
Well, Chase, what do you think?
He can go ahead and try to put that whooping on him, but he's got a lot to go through.
That's right.
We're putting in the work. We're gonna try to put it in that winner circle.
That's right.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, Leslie ain't got nothing on you.
That's right. Hopefully nobody here's got nothing for me.
Well, I hope you're not. I hope you're wrong on that.
Yeah?
Whoa, what do we got there?
A piece of junk.
All right, Barry. Leslie says he's going to take everybody out. What do you think?
Well, he's got to get the car down the track first. Last night didn't like it was going down the track too well.
That's right.
So we might not have been super fast, but we did go down the track.
That's right. So hopefully you can take him out today.
It'd be nice to line up beside Leslie and just tell him to go back home. We don't live far from each other, so it'd be nice. You go ahead and get a head start, make sure traffic's good.
That's right. All right, Barry. Thanks.
All right.
All right, Todd. Leslie talking a lot of trash today.
Yeah, well, working on the car right now. Got something for him today. Hopefully we'll get to line up beside each other, the chick magnet and the slingshot. And Leslie's been known for sleeping off the line on a pretty good bit, you know, so And when he sleeps, you're halfway down the track where he gets taken off. So it don't matter how fast he is, you still got him whooped.
That's right.
So,
all right, good luck today.
Leslie. What's up?
You talk to me. It's your turn.
I don't know what's
Tell me
going
what you're doing today, Dylan.
Yeah, what are you doing today, Dylan?
Trying to get the best gasser footage I can.
You just stay on that Joker today, and you'll be all right.
We're gonna get some Joker footage.
we have to do some editing, get that up front, but whatever we got to do.
Yeah. Well, you know, you can do all kinds of funny stuff with a camera. You know, you can put the Joker up in front of the chick magnet.
Oh,
on
whoa,
your pictures.
hey.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's usually just in pictures and it's
Oh,
edited. So
yeah.
it's the perception. Yeah, the perception.
Yeah,
It's the
right.
perception
Well,
of the
all that matters if I put a video out, looks like I beat you. It's all that matters.
That's right.
Oh, hey, where are you going?
Just delivering some shoes.
You just tell me how your day is going to go.
It's going to go great. I'm excited about today. We got a great racetrack, good facility to race at, and we got some great race cars that are turning out some great racing. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
That's what turns my screws and gets
That's
me
right.
going.
Well, you're the best announcer we got, so keep doing a great job.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Sick of this yet already today?
Getting close.
Getting close.
Watch that motorcycle.
Yeah, I see that. It ain't mine. It ain't mine.
You gonna break single property, man.
Oh wait, this is the one that Rich crashed, ain't it? Look at that. They're all scratched up there. You're probably driving it.
Huh?
You're probably driving it.
Probably so.
All right, Bob, talk to me. What are we doing today?
Well, right now we're going to change spark plugs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know that it needs them, but it never hurts to put fresh ones in.
Yeah, we do that all the time just because.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah, you never know.
How'd you sleep last night?
Well, not the best. I'm not used to going out for a late dinner
Yeah.
and overeating.
And then staying in the motel and not on the chair, right?
Yeah, I missed my recliner
Yeah.
in the motorhome.
Yeah. Well, I know, it looked like it sucked for all you guys. I heard it was a really classy joint, huh?
Oh yeah, first class.
Yeah. Good luck today.
Thanks, you too.
So it's race day. The sky's looking a little crazy, but it's a late start today for the first time, so it don't start till 4. It must be about 11 o'clock or so. Since everyone's got the time, everyone's kind of scrambling. Barry's over here working on a little red away again. Greg's over there putting a fresh set of plugs. Chase is under the car. Got legendary carburetor Bob over turning wrenches on Leslie's car. It's everyone was kind of struggling last night, so everyone's making best of the little bit of spare time we got this morning and trying to tighten some things up and see what we can make out of these cars.
What y'all doing now?
Going to the gym this morning.
Gym. You can get a workout, so
Working biceps.
yeah. Oh boy.
Let me do this.
That one, that. Here's the camera. Oh,
Yeah.
let me see your ass. Let me see your ass.
Like and subscribe for more content like that.
Cousin Brian. He's got done using that striking paper.
Are you paying attention here, or am I just working my eyes? You're not. He's talking. I'm just
Keep going. Keep going. When this comes up, I'll start moving, then I'll check it. Waiting on you. Yeah.
Hey Rob, if you're watching this, you didn't tighten the valve cover tight enough. Good leak. Next time. Think I'll watch it? No, you won't. Like, you really gotta get these tight. You do. If you're using this little screwdriver, you can't turn it.
I'm gonna ask him, he's listening.
Dave, we have questions for you too. Dr. Dave. You know that new tool we got for adjusting the lifters? There's a torque setting on it for a reason. You don't have to keep going. It's not like once you hear that, quarter turn after. It just means stop there.
Well, now Dave, just quit watching.
Oh, sorry, Dave. Love you.
What's going on, Dusty Puddles?
When are we gonna get you?
And Rusty Puddles.
Oh yeah, Rusty.
Okay, tell them what we're gonna do.
We're gonna get you in an outfit. Yeah, why not? What's stopping you?
I'm not getting in an outfit. I'll get an outfit if he gets an outfit.
I do.
No.
I have the snowmobile suit I wear. We need Rusty and Dusty Puddles
At least
2.0.
One appearance, I want to see it. You can pick where. Maybe Gulfport. That'd probably be a good idea. A lot of fans. I mean, we could go down to the coast for dinner.
And then we can get cousin Brian dressing up too.
I already know he will. You can borrow that little thing that Ernie just wore. No.
Or what Robin's got on.
Hank, that'd bring out your eyes.
Yeah.
On this episode, it's story time with Tom.
Howdy. Everybody needs to come to the lovely state of Kentucky, because it's either going to rain as you coming in, while you here, or going out. But if you come where we at, in the Boone National Forest, you subject to see Daniel Boone walking through the woods. Y'all need to be here. Y'all have a good one.
Back home out of Longville, Tennessee, gonna be the first one out in the quick time. Back all in the homegrown 55 Chevy. He's gonna go down and track alongside Todd Black. Chevy Nova called a slingshot. He's got 477 or 451 cubic inches of Scott Douglas.
You ran all right. All right. You know, I hang around with these guys from down south all the time. Instantly, they're talking like them. As the first round of qualifying, we're fourth. Man, with the number, I thought we'd be 10th.
Oh, it looks so good though.
But yeah, the car looks good, but it's very disappointing. If I had my new motor in it, or the better motor, which is thanks, Chase. I think it would run a real good number. Everybody's off though, so at least we're like everybody else. But we are fourth right now. Hopefully we can pick up a couple spots the next round and see what happens. All you do.
So we're missing somebody again. this race. You had to do something you didn't really care to do, right?
So it rained this morning. I had to clean the car. You know why? You know why?
Somebody's not here.
John.
Oh.
I think there's 4 this season, right? John's not with?
Yeah, 4.
One more?
He's got 1 job.
This sucks, John. Well, you're great at taking pictures, but no one details this car better than you do.
Yeah, we're missing ya.
Always.
Qualifying's over.
Yep. We didn't gain nothing in we actually lost.
Yeah.
So we actually qualified 5th. Somebody moved up from the back all the way. I think he ended up like 2nd, so he was moving. We picked up a little bit on our time, but not enough to move us.
We ended up 5th.
5th,
Yeah.
So we'll just see what happens. It is what it is. All I know is we got the car working right, and if we had a good motor in here right now, we could be really smiling. But we'll do the best we can.
He's been whining this whole trip, just so you know.
Well, yeah, because this motor definitely does not have. I mean, I'm pushing. If you guys look real close in the videos, you'll see my toe sticking through the radiator. Look in the front. That's how hard I'm pushing it now. All right.
Making a quick change, aren't we?
Yeah.
Why? You found out a little bit of info, didn't you?
Well, I was thinking about it because the track is cooling down. I think I'm gonna put some more clutch in it. And I just seen cousin Brian working on Leslie's car, and I knew that was what he was doing. But we're gonna put some clutch in it. We're only gonna do a little bit though.
Who do we run? We're first round eliminations. We run short tempered.
Yeah, short. Yep, that's what we're running. So we'll see what happens. He's fast.
Double down 2 sitting in at the mortgage options lane on the right hand side. One-way technology horsepower under the hood for Michael Oden here in B Gas.
As you can see, we're sitting in the car.
This is, I ain't kidding you. Every race, for the last 3 races, when I get up to the line, it starts raining.
Yeah.
And now I sit in the car. And I'm like, come on, hurry up, let's just run. Here we go.
And then we got to be the first ones down the track.
First down the track again. And it's like, give me a break.
It'll be okay.
We gotta load up, we load up. We've been there before.
Yeah, that's all right. We got places to go anyways.
Yeah, we do. And we need it.
All right. Well, hopefully it's not too long.
Hopefully we get another little video.
And here's our view. This sucks. I think there's maybe one other A-gas car, or two A-gas cars yet, besides me and Martin. Talk to me.
I don't know what you want me to say.
What do you think?
This is bull crap. Bull crap.
Why is it bull crap?
Because I just had the car all dried off and it started to pour again.
Yeah. Well, why do we gotta get home?
Oh, because we have places to go. We got a vacation to go to. A well-needed vacation.
So tell everybody what we're doing.
We are taking the whole family to Destin, Florida.
So if any of our fans are in Destin, we're gonna be there.
Don't you dare look us up. It's family time. Family time.
Hey, but if you want to take me out to dinner, I'm good with that.
Don't you dare look us up.
No, two rainbows though. I don't know if you can see them in the camera or not.
Don't get to do this every day.
They said drive straight down there.
Head down?
Don't go on the track though.
Dustin, what are we doing?
Drive down the track and drive the track.
So yeah, track surface is dry, but the big end is not. So we're gonna try and put some traffic down and see if we can dry this thing off.
What's going on? What are we doing here?
We're waiting to go.
What's happening way down there?
The track is wet on the big end, and they're worried about us stopping. Right now, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but what do they got going on down there?
Oh, they're racing.
Racing golf carts
they're
down
racing
there,
golf carts
aren't they?
down there. A whole bunch of people going back and forth trying to dry the track.
Get your head out of the way so I can see it.
You get the camera out of my face.
Yep.
He just got hurt.
You just got hurt?
Yeah, he fell.
How
He's
did
old
you
and fat.
fall?
That's what he told us.
Thanks.
He don't have it on. He does not have it on camera though.
Well,
no. I wanted him to react it. He said no.
No. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. Your towel still works, right?
My what?
Your towel. Can you show us? Can you show us it still works?
Perfect.
This is kind of getting crazy. This is what happens when you tell every golf cart on the property to go out on the racetrack. They say, yes, please, we've been waiting for this day all our lives. This is awesome. So this is almost kind of hard to believe. They're waiting to make a call. It's almost 10 o'clock. We made it into the burnout box, and then we got pushed back because the rain started. Track surface is dry. Problem is the shutdown area is still pretty wet. But what worries me is if you look up at these lights, there is a lot of moisture in the air. Curious to see what happens here. I see Leah's walking the track right now. They're all talking about it. I don't know. Might be a safety issue. Really, at this point, it is a safety issue. So we'll see what they decide.
pedal fast.
Yeah, no good. I mean, I blew the tires off right away, and Martin got out a little bit on me, and then he lost control a little bit, and I was like, I still got a chance, so I'm gonna just pedal it a little bit, and I'm gonna end up getting a win out of it. Well, it definitely was a little sketchy. There's no doubt about that.
So obviously the goal would be to try to put a little more heat in the track.
Yes.
But we're late in the night.
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to do.
Yes.
Right? And getting cars down the track.
Yep.
So what's your prediction for round 2?
Yeah, well, if there is a round 2, it's going to be pretty hairy yet, I think. We'll see what happens when the next guy's coming down. See what happens.
You
But,
look up to the Joker day, didn't you?
oh, yeah. Well, we're ready. We'll stay all night if we got to. We're ready to go.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Can you see it all after that light in your face?
Nope. What they
called it. They never should have sent cars on the No. Never should. I literally looked right at Leslie as I turned around and said, there's your answer.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good. It was fine.
So tell me what just happened, please. Here, take this.
Yeah, Rusty. Tell him what happened, Rusty. Look at the camera, though.
We had a little bit of a rain delay here in Kentucky. Things got wet, and then things got damp. We had a lot of help trying to dry the track off. A lot of people did golf carts, cars, everything was good trying to dry the track off. We went for it, and it was scary. We were Marlin short-time bird. Both of cars got out of shape. Marlin crossed. Greg didn't. We get the win. We don't like to get the win that way, but
Well, we beat him to the line.
we beat them, but it was sketchy. After that, they called it. Too dangerous over there. Some of these cars down too fast. It's just got a good combination. So that's it for tonight.
Will we pick this up at Georgia Carolina?
I think that'll be the plan. We'll do this maybe Friday night or even Saturday prior to the race.
Yeah. I think they'll qualify. Our qualifying rounds will be actually race rounds.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do.
So we can pick it, I guess, on this one.
Damn it. We'll make an episode out of this.
That sucked. I was hoping they were going to run yet.
Hey, and I didn't have the camera running, but I distinctly remember we got to the middle of this track and you were like, send it.
Yeah.
You driving back?
Yeah.
All right, see you guys later.
All right, later, Ray. In action. All right, as you can see, we're not at home.
We're not in our normal settings.
We're not in our normal setting. But this is the quickest way that we could get this done. I want to get the new video out for you guys. We're on vacation, as you can see. It's been very hectic. Just to even get here was not very fun, was it?
No, it wasn't.
So when we left the racetrack that night, we drove nonstop all the way home. And we get home, we have to hurry up and pack. We did get a little rest at home, not much, but we're probably there 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We might have been home at 12 hours or whatever. And then we turned right back around, headed to Milwaukee, Wisconsin to fly out. And we're about a half hour away.
About that?
And they canceled our flight. Thank you, Delta. We'll never fly with you again.
So we had to hurry up and make a last minute decision. Are we going to Milwaukee or are we staying or are we going to Chicago?
Well, they wanted us to stay until the next night, 4 p.m. We already have a condo rented in Florida here, and it was like, no way. How much money we pay to come here? Absolutely not. So we ended up driving to Chicago. We found a flight out of Midway Airline, our Midway Airport. Allegiant, straight to Destin. We're super happy. We're here. We'll figure out how we're gonna get home later.
Anyways, back to racing.
So, as you guys can see,
It's been a long time. I don't even know where we're supposed to start.
yeah. Well, as you can see, we put the Joker motor in, which is the original motor.
And it did run very well. It's a tick off. I think we have the car set up very well. We're still in the race. As you've seen in the video, it was a little sketchy at the end of the race. Leah wasn't too happy about it.
No, I was not happy at all.
But just so you guys know, I was totally fine with it. I told them to send it probably an hour before that.
And I was telling them to shut it down.
I was fine. Everybody was fine. We drive these cars all the time. You know.
Until that one time something bad happens.
We were good. But anyways, but we did win. I don't know what the deal is going to happen with that yet, but we'll see. But there will be rerunning the race in Mooresville, North Carolina at the next race.
Hey, but we won the first round, right? Or is that up in the air?
Well, I'm pretty sure we're good with that, so we'll just have to see what happens. We'll know more at the next race, but we want to get this video out as quick as possible. Like I said, the car is in practice, in testing. By the time we got to the end pass, that thing is flying. Just a little short on power. I still think there's a little left in it. Not nobody besides Leslie. You know, he was I don't know how fast he ran, but he ended up being #1 qualifier, and we weren't that much off. I mean,
Nobody was running their real numbers.
No, it was close. So I mean, I felt very confident for the motor being a bunch of pieces, you know,
whined the whole time.
Patched together. But yeah, I did whine because I want my new motor, which I just called the shop. I got Dr. Dave cleaning the parts up right now. He was told not to touch the motor until I get home because I want to be there to assemble it. And then we'll see what happens. But we just wanted to get this out quick. I think that's about it. We're on vacation, so we don't want to waste too much time with this. And we'll see you at the next race.
Yeah, we got a pirate ship to go to.
Yeah, we're going on a pirate ship too. All right. Here's the pirate ship they're taking the kids on.